The Oppikoppi Music Festival started in 1994 and is held in the Limpopo province of South Africa, on a farm near a small mining town called Northam. Carel Hoffman, president of Hilltop Live and founder of Oppikoppi, started this world-renowned music festival when he was only 23 years old.
In South African terms, for what we do, we by far the biggest one. You know, we had close to 16,000 people and some souls this year, and the thing is, that's for 3 nights. You know, so it's 16,000 people camping 3 nights in a row. In fact, the night before there's 5,000 people. So if you think about bed nights, we actually have 50,000 people in our little municipality that we have to cater for.
As the festival grew, so did the challenges that came with it.
But we had issues with these big events around all the cash that we're handling, you know, and the bars that we run, how do you control the stock in there, and you know, money disappearing in bars. There were several issues, and we were looking for a way to get around all of that, you know, and just make these events safer, more controlled. And we started banging ideas around. You know, we've tried token systems, and and many of them are just more messy in a different way, you know.
In Step Beyond Payments, a division of Standard Bank, they got together with the Oppikoppi organisers, Hilltop Live, to come up with a solution to overcome these obstacles.
Oppikoppi came along and said, we've got a unique set of problems that we'd like to solve. And we initially tried to sell them something else. But when they started to describe to us what the problems were, from a system that had to be offline, it had to be deep in the rural area, it had to manage merchants, it had to manage small transactions, we realized we had to build something from scratch. So the relationship started about 8 weeks before the event. And we only had, therefore, 8 weeks in which to conceive, design, build, test and deploy a system that's pretty much leading edge for where the world is right now.
They came up with a system that would allow festival goers to pay for tickets, goods and services using a tap-and-go payment card. This way, eliminating the need for having cash on you and minimizing the amount of queuing during the festival.
How it works at the moment is when you arrive at the festival, we scan your ticket and you get handed a Oppikoppi card, NFC card. Okay, you go camp, you sort yourselves out, then you go into the entertainment area where all the merchants are, the bars, the t-shirt sellers, all of those go. So it requires you to go in once, go to the Standard Bank little Bushveld station, you load value from either cash or a credit card or a debit card or almost anything you load onto your Oppikoppi card, and that becomes your payment mechanism, and that you can present at any merchant.
Herman Singh added that this was the first time ever that this has been done to this scale.
In the UK, there was a rock concert where they issued about 100 cards to VIP guests only. So no one anywhere in the world has tried to create a mass event with this number of people, with over 100,000 transactions, with millions of rands worth of volume, where cash was not accepted. No one has ever tried to do that using NFC. And for this to happen in Africa first, I think says a lot about the ingenuity of Africa. It also says a lot about the willingness of people in Africa to innovate and to adopt new technology as well.
But what does the future hold for this payment system and Oppikoppi?
In future, where it will go is that you can also load with using mobile wallets, that you actually don't even have to go and stand in the queue. You can preload it from internet, you know, so you arrive at the event with money loaded that you can just tag to your bracelet.
Late this year, Standard Bank will launch South Africa's first electronic transit system for buses. So there'll be a big municipality in South Africa that's going to move completely cashless, and they're going to be using the Beyond Payment system, and a lot of what we've learned here will be migrating into that environment, as well as into the environment where we're working with retailers to do exactly the same thing.